Hello and thanks for watching the video. Today we're going to be finding out how long this belt is for our lawnmower. This broke as I was cutting the grass today, and I need to go to the hardware store, find a new one if they have one, hopefully. Now they'll probably do it for you. If you go to like maybe a small mom and pop type of hardware, maybe an Ace Hardware, big box store, I don't know if they'd bother doing it for you. But all I'm going to do is stretching it out. Helps to have two people. Need to get as straight as possible. It's pretty obvious. Just take a tape measure and measure it from end to end. So I'll get right back after I do that. Okay, here we are stretched out. I got my measurement. Now I want to say I was fortunate that this just broke right in half. It wasn't chewed up or cut in sections, which is very highly possible if you're running over it with your mower. In that case, you're probably going to have to know the model number and find your belt that way. Also, look for any extra parts. If you think you have the full one, just make sure that there's no extra ones in the yard. Now, I've measured this at 72 inches, and there's also something that helped me after measuring it at 72. And that was just by looking on it, and I saw 72 inches. Okay, so, but I really did not know that until after measuring it. This is a V-belt, so I just put it on the back, the V side up. So see there, it's like really right at 72. But yeah, look on it first, I guess, before bothering doing any of this. It may say on here, and mine does somewhere on here. Let me find that for you. Yeah, right there, 4L720. So that would be 72 inches. Here's our new belt. Same exact belt as the old belt. Matter of fact, I got the old belt from the same Ace Hardware. Not all Ace Hardwares are the same. These guys are willing to work with you without the model number. They'll try to measure it if it is broken, examine it, see if there's numbers. So yeah, very helpful. What we're going to do now is take this cover off. There's 4 bolts holding it on, 2 on each side. If you're lucky like me, yours is going to be broken, so you can just take one side of it off. And here's the main spindle pulley, idler pulley. I want to tell you what size bolts those were. I used a long socket. They're 7/16. Okay, so yeah, we're going to set this mower upright to make it easier to put the belt on. Now, if the belt just comes off, I've been able to just kind of crawl underneath without lifting it up and just put it back on the pulley. So, yeah, you don't have to lift it up if it's just coming off, but if you're replacing it, I think it's going to be the easiest way to do so. Make sure this is in first gear to do this. All right, I'll lift it up and then I'll get right back. Here we are lifted up now on its rear. Make sure that the oil's not coming out or gas. If you got a battery, you don't want to keep it up here too long. I need to put that back on. Okay, so yeah, right here is their pulley, and also unplug the pull the spark plug boot off. Okay, so we need to have the pulley coming around this, or have the belt coming around this pulley through here, these little guide rails here, I'm going to call them. But we have to get it over, and so to do that, see this disc, clutch, drive disc there, or clutch, I guess. We need to put it in neutral. which will be right here. So yeah, we had to lift it up. And first, let's go ahead and put this in neutral. Or, yeah, in neutral. There we go. Alright, see there we got a little bit of space now. Not much, but enough. So let's go ahead and grab one end of the belt. I'm going to squeeze it and just push it through there. Through the clutch. The disc there, and the disc and the drive disc on the mower. And to make more space, I grabbed a screwdriver, put it between the yoke here, or you can have someone hold the brake pedal. So this is what it's going to be doing if you're pushing the brake, and it's going to be moving that clutch disc away from the drive disc. We need to make sure that the chain guard will move away as well. That looks like it's going to be the hardest part about this job, is the chain guard. So yeah, just holding with my knee here. Let's take it and put it in there. Okay. Yeah, that chain guard is going to be the difficult part. Sure is. See, we're stuck right here. We're around pulley. What we'll do is put it in like 5th gear, 4th gear. Look how much space we've got now. Okay, and then push that back down. All right, so we just got to get it. Okay, there we go. All right, now bring it through the top. All right, at this point we could actually put the mower back down around the pulley. All we got to do is just put it up here. And let's grab it and put it through here. Just get everything aimed. Probably best to leave it up. That way you won't have to put it back up if you make a mistake. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm looking good, very good. I think it's still on the pulley. Make sure that you get it on the inside of this cable here that holds the deck. So one final look before I put the mower down, and again, I don't have the belt on the spindle pulley, and you can leave it up if you want to do that. I think it's going to be easier for me, so I'm going to move this screwdriver. I'm going to put it down, and I'll get right back. All right, here we are down. So all we do is just put it around the idler pulley. I'm going to have to like lift up a little bit on the cover. You don't have the cover off like I don't have mine off on one side. And I just get it around the idler pulley, or get it around the main spindle here. Okay, now we have to deal with this. So if you want to do it the long way, you take the idler pulley off. There's a nut under here, and you just hold that bolt and loosen that nut and just take the whole pulley off. Put your belt on, then put the idler pulley back in place, and you're good. A cheat or a shortcut is to bend this a little bit right here. It keeps the belt in place from falling away from that pulley, and I'm going to do that today. See, we don't have enough space, so we're going to just kind of push that with a pliers, or yeah, probably some pliers. Could probably use a screwdriver to wedge in between and just push. Okay, there we go. Let's get it back in place. All right. Don't want to bend this so that's not even. All right, so we're on there. Let's check one more time that we're on the crankshaft or the main pulley. All right, let's look back there. Make sure that that's good. Okay, so you really can't see. I'm gonna lift the mower back up so you can see what it's looking like. But we are on. And you know what? Let's engage it. Now, I didn't have any trouble with this 72 inch. You may want to go 71. Let's see what it looks like when we engage the belt. All right, we're going to engage it and see how tight. All right, yeah, that's pretty doggone tight there. So I've never had any trouble with the 72 inch coming off. If you're having trouble with your belt coming off, you may go to 71. Yeah, I'll lift it up one more time so you can see it on the pulley again, because I couldn't really get any good video. It's just too dark under there. So let me do that. But before doing that, I want to go ahead and put the cover back on, or this half of it. So I got the mower back on its rear end, and here we are on the pulley. All right, now I'm going to engage the blade and see if you can see that tighten up around the pulley. Hold on a second. I don't know if you're able to see that or not, but okay, so that's how it works. And I felt of it earlier, and it's tight when it's engaged, so should be just fine, just like the old one. Thanks for watching the video. Until next time, have a nice day. Take care.